No Blake Griffin, no Chris Paul. DeAndre Jordan, 13 points, 9 rebounds. Where's he scoring this one, Chuck?
In the paint.
51-44, the Clippers with the lead over the Minnesota Timberwolves after 24 minutes. Out there at Staples Center, it's the American Express halftime report from Studio J here in Atlanta. Ernie Johnson, Charles Kenny, and Shaq. Our American Express teammates taking a look at some of those youngsters on the Minnesota side, including Karl Anthony Towns. He's got 10 and 7. Andrew Wiggins, 7 out of 10 from the floor for his 18 points. And Zach LaVine's got 5 and 3. Which one of those guys you talking about, Shaq?
I'm going to talk about Karl Anthony Towns. And the question of the day is, will he make the All-Star team? I say yes. Chuck said
he wasn't on your reserves.
He wasn't on my reserve, but I still think he's making. He's an excellent young talent. Second year in the league, working out with our good friend over there, Area 21. Great poise, great touch for a big man. I just like how he plays the game. Runs the floor.
Oh, good move.
Beautiful body, like Kenny just said, good move. And all the people that say DeAndre Jordan can only score with what's called throwing them lobs, shut up. You see this move right here, Chuck? That's a thorough move. Doc Rivers should give him some more touches on the block. 2 or 3 touches a quarter. Let that man go to work. You see that move right there?
That was a third.
That move was thorough right there. He looked like he know what he's doing on that move.
Well, that don't mean you can give him the ball 3 or 4 times a quarter.
Why not? Why not?
Because he's never done it before.
Well, give him a chance, okay. Chuck.
Well,
rebounds, he block shots. You know you got to feed the big.
Sounds like I feel like we've had this conversation before in this very room, as a matter of fact. Go ahead, Chuck.
He's a hell of a player. I tell you, he is in the conversation for the best big man in the game. He's a great rebounder, great defender.
He's an anomaly like Dennis Rodman was. You know, where they could do one thing so well that you don't have to do the other.
He's a better defender than.
No, I'm just saying, like, not the same.
Did you
player.
see that move right there?
And he's not. And first of all, I don't think he rebounds like Dennis Rodman. And Dennis Rodman was an underrated passer. He was a great passer. But watching this game, I get so frustrated watching the Timberwolves play. Like, they play so slow. You know, you got LaVine, you got Wiggins, you got Karl Anthony Towns. Why aren't you playing up-tempo? You just push, push, push. You got Rubio, you got Dunn. Dunn was my pick for Rookie of the Year. They're holding him back. I don't know why they don't play him, because he's the future of the point guard. But I don't understand why they're one of the lower-scoring teams in the league. You got 3 guys that can run like the wind. Just turn them guys loose. And Coach Thibodeau is going to have to do that, man. This team should not be playing slow.
With 4 fast break points in the first half.
Come on, man. You just showed Karl Anthony Towns. Shaq just talking about how much he runs. Listen, as a guy, I wasn't a great defender, but if I saw Karl Anthony Towns come to me and I saw Zach LaVine on the wing and I saw Wiggins on the wing, I'd be saying, please, one of you 3 don't dunk on me.
The Clippers now going without Chris Paul 6 to 8 weeks, and they go with a 3-guard lineup to start tonight.
That surprised me. Yeah. The 3-guard lineup, because if you look at Rivers, Redick, and Felton, they don't play bigger than their size. So a lot of times when you go small, you have guys who can play bigger than their size, a la Draymond Green. He's played bigger than his size. So you go small. But when you put those 3 guys out there, they actually play.
That shows lack of respect for the other team.
They play small.
But I'm saying, but doesn't that show a lack of respect for the other team's guards?
Yeah, because they know they don't have to rebound.
I know.
You don't have to rebound because they're not playing fast. So your game is not in transition.
And plus, then you said those other guys on the team can't shoot. They're not scorers.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah, because you can't start these little guys out there against. You wouldn't put them out there against a Westbrook or bigger 2 guards. But when you go small like that, first of all, you hanging DeAndre Jordan out to dry, to be honest with you, because he has to get every single rebound.
He's trying to.
Yeah, but to me, that shows they're just disrespectful.
Who should he start then, Jamal Crawford?
No, I would have started Felton or Rivers. One of the 2.
Not both of them.
Not both of them together, because they're both point guards. I would have started one of them, but that shows you they don't respect Minnesota's point guard. They're like, Ricky Rubio can't shoot. We don't have to worry about him. So,
and he's proven him right. He's 0 for 3 in the first half.
I'm surprised. If he shot Scoreless. 5 times, he'd be 0 for 5.
Yeah, so far, so good for the Clippers. They're up 51-44 over Minnesota. Back with more on the American Express Halftime Report in a minute. Well, here's something the San Antonio Spurs could do without. Pau Gasol ran into Kyle Anderson in pregame and broke the ring finger on his left hand, out indefinitely. Greg Popovich picks up 2 technicals in the second quarter, and he's gone. Oh, look at Emmanuel Mudiay. in San Antonio helping the official toss pop.
You should try to help the Nuggets.
Man, live.
They got some good.
Well, he must have knew the magic word. Julio was like, "Oh, you say that, you out of here."
1 point game at the half.
Oh, good time. See that?
Spurs start the third quarter 15-0. DeJounte Murray.
I tell you what, man,
Way to pump him up, Pop.
people are sleeping on the Spurs.
No, they're sleeping on him. They're their third best team.
Jokic had 35 tonight for Denver.
Jokic.
And
Second best player.
the All-Star Kawhi Leonard.
That's a travel.
I agree with you.
No,
That's a trap.
I agree
That
with
is
you.
an all-star. He's an all-star.
Come on,
Good
man.
move, Kawhi.
That's his 13th 30-point
Kawhi.
game.
The only person who can get away with that trouble is Russell Westbrook.
At least the first three.
All-star move right there.
Spurs 33-9 now.
Ooh, I had him tonight.
Who?
Kawhi Leonard.
Oh.
Go